Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the MalloryBros NFL Picks. Dope to say we got 10 weeks of these in the books to go up, you know. I think that's dope. We didn't plan on doing it like this year. Got 10 weeks in. It's crazy that we already at week 10 of the NFL season. It's already November. We were sitting back, August? Yeah. It's crazy.
I think it's even more crazy, bro, that both of our teams are above 500. We were two guys that like teams that was not supposed to be in any type of situation before this. So
that is true.
For us to be 7-2, are you kidding me?
Nah, yeah. And if you just joined this, if you're new to this or you just found us on the For You page, Terrance is a commander. Oh well, you didn't already see the button in the DC hat. And I'm a Broncos fan.
Likes, right?
Exactly. But my name is Terrell. That is Terrance. We're gonna get into a recap of last week. We got respects to pay. I went 8-7 last week. It was a very rough week. So I guess I will start with the respects that I owe first. New York Jets went out there on Thursday night and got the W against the Texans.
Respect to pay. Hold on, wait, look at me. Hold on, wait, I'm talking. Put me back. Bunch of respect to pay. But whenever I have a bunch of respect to pay, he's a very confident guy. Now, look, he's like, oh, I guess I got to go first. What, to get it out of the way? I should go first. I got less respect to pay.
Terrance, I always make you go first.
Less respect to pay.
You go second, which is me. You always go first because you always have the most losses. It's my turn to go first. Your black ass went first the last few weeks.
Choice.
It's not your choice because it wasn't my choice. So guess what? Your ass will wait. This is why I got the control. Big shout out to the New York Jets. Y'all went out there and got that W. It was 82% Texans on the pick'em. Y'all went out there and got the W on 18%. So shout out to them. This is why the Texans sometimes can be, but respect to the Jets. I picked against y'all. Can't really make an excuse. I also picked against the Buffalo Bills. T, you'll probably agree on these. If I get any wrong that you say, just let me know and I'll bring you back. Okay. But I picked the Miami Dolphins to win this game. I thought Tua and then we'll figure it out. And it was a low key, not a crazy blowout. Like it was closer than I thought. But it's funny because all of the Bills fans and everybody was like, do you know the record against that Miami has against Buffalo? They ain't beat Buffalo in a minute. And I know that. I was just thinking, that was my gimme pick. Whatever. Probably the biggest respect I owe this week. And I have a scolding to give out to my Denver Broncos. Big shout out to my Baltimore Ravens, who I love. Y'all know I love the Ravens. So this didn't hurt as bad as if it was somebody else. But we went out there with a top 3 defense, gave up 41 points to this Ravens team that ran all over us, that passed all over us. PJ Locke didn't play our safety. So what? Pat Surtain's out there. McMillan's out there. Riley's out there. We got, there's no excuse for that. So all of the respect in the world to the Baltimore Ravens. I really think they that good of a team, though. I would say that. I think the Ravens are real fucking deal, Super Bowl bound. But I think we had a bet, T. I think I owe you money for your FanDuel. Remember we bet on air that they wouldn't score more than 20 points or something like that?
And that was who? Oh, against the Ravens. They scored like 50 on y'all, right?
41.
Damn. Yeah, tell them to run me my money, y'all.
And then I'll just say this for all of the Broncos fans or any Broncos fans watching. I still don't believe in Bo Nix. I don't give a fuck that he doesn't have any help. I watched that man overthrow a touchdown, right? Because we only have 10 points. Classic last year Sean Payton shit. But he overthrew a touchdown. I watched him make mistakes. Yeah, he had a decent game, but I watched him if you watch the game, you will see he makes mistakes. So people saying it's okay. Next year, we're going to get him weapons. cool, but he's like good in a like a Andy Dalton type of way, where it's like, okay, this shit cool to me, but I don't see this getting us far. He still has a lot of work to be done. And I see a lot of Broncos fans just acting like he's just the guy because you just don't want to go back into a search for a QB, which I get. But he made a lot of mistakes as well. He doesn't have any help for real. We have a terrible receiving core. Running backs really ain't shit, but whatever. All right. And then the last respect that I have is to the Chargers. I picked the Browns because I was high on the Jameis Winston shit. He went out there through 2 picks, whatever. And then I picked the Titans to win over the Patriots. That didn't happen. Big respect to the Patriots. And y'all second, I honestly didn't think they were going to do that. But okay. And I think that's it. Oh, damn. I owe the Panthers respect. They beat the Saints that had Derek Carr. So it is what it is, man. And then last but not least, I got to give respect to the Kansas City Chiefs. I thought they would get their first loss. I'm always hoping for it, and it didn't happen.
This was fucking brutal. If you skip through all of that, I don't blame you. Oh, damn! I gotta remember respect on this team. Oh, damn!
I'm not used to having to give too much respect out.
He just had to put respect on the whole NFL. Anyway,
Terrance, that's a damn lie. First of all, your black ass just had to do 7 teams last week. Go ahead and give your 6.
He had to just give respect to the whole NFL. I'll give my respect. I'll try to keep it short. First and foremost, respect to the hold on, wait. Why do I have Jets up here? I didn't go. Yeah, no. I'm not 8-7. I'm 8-6. Hold on, wait. Let me make sure, Terrell. 1, 2, 3.
There you
4.
go. There you go.
Oh, I got Rams on here. Oh, Cardinals. Okay, that's the last one. Okay, sorry, y'all. But yeah, I owe respect first and foremost to the Titans. I thought that the Titans was going to go out there and lose to the Patriots. Patriots went out there and did not do what I thought. I thought that was honestly a good game, too. I just think that the Patriots didn't pull it off. And those are the good games to bet on because it really is any given Sunday. It really is anybody's game. I don't think one team is super elite over the other one. So ball just didn't bounce my way on that game. I'll take the L on it. Next team I owe respect to is the Cardinals. I thought the Bears was going to go out there and show that they were, a little bit more of a scrappier team than I thought them to be. I'm going to keep it a stack for my Bears fans. Any Bears fans watching this? It's always going to be smoke with us as long as we got JD5. You know what I'm talking about. But let's keep it a stack. Y'all are supposed to be very different of a team. I think the Cardinals are the team that if you're elite, you should go out there and beat. I thought that the Bears were going to be this scrappy team coming off of a close game with us. Maybe we broke their spirit. I don't know. But I owe respect to the Cardinals. I owe respect to the Rams who went out there and won. Who did the Rams beat against? I'm blanking right now. I just watched.
The Rams? They beat the Seahawks.
Seahawks. My home away from home, and they blew it. I watched the end of that game. Geno Smith. I'm going to keep it a stack. Seahawks fans, I don't know about Geno. I be telling, damn, y'all lost again. Anyway, I owe respect to the Rams. Went out there, won a division game. Shout out to them. Matt Stafford pulled it off at the end. Got to respect it. Cooked my ticket. The Bears cooked my tickets too. I owe respect to the Lions who went out there and beat the Packers. I thought the Packers was going to go out there and show why they were, scrappy team. Go beat up on the Lions who haven't experienced a lot of beating up on. But you know what? I owe the Lions extra respect because the Lions are starting to look like a team that's actually, Super Bowl bound. Terrell like to say I'm a hater, but if we keep it in a stat, Lions low-key might be Super Bowl ready.
Wow,
even after losing. Yeah. I mean, when you think about what you got going on in your city, you think about what you got going on, like you're going to have home field advantage through the playoffs. One game. And look what they doing in teams until they play a team like us.
Y'all played them
Okay.
this year?
We wouldn't play them until we get into the until we got to the playoffs. They be in for a very rude awakening.
Oh shit, yeah.
Y'all know who we got on our roster now? Anyway, let's finish off with my respect. 'Cause I only got 2 more teams, not long-winded like this one. Like Buddy over here, is he that way? I owe respect to the Vikings. Look, I thought Joe Flacco was gonna go have a career. Yo, remember me? I'm Joe Flacco. I was wrong. Vikings fans, sorry. That's all I can say. I was wrong. And last but not least, the respect that I feel like I have to give the most to is the Chiefs. Y'all know I have picked the Chiefs each and every week. I'm not mad at the pick because if you watch the game, it was close. Chiefs pulled it out the way that the Chiefs always do. I should have put my money on the Chiefs. They are going to be the 3-peat Super Bowl champions for a reason. I owe them my respect. That's the only time I was going to pick against them. We got primetime bake show, kinda, but wasn't enough.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if the Bucs had all their weapons, though? They'd have won that game.
I think so. Baker has impressed me a lot. Yeah. Baker, Kirk Cousins, those two are QBs that if you've been watching the sport for some years, you remember how people used to talk about Kirk. You remember how people used to talk about Baker for sure. But 100%. They playing some good football, man. They playing good football.
You cannot tell me you didn't think Baker Mayfield's career was almost low-key out of there when he went to Carolina. It was like,
yeah,
he playing for who?
And it didn't really go well. And it was like, shit, Tampa Bay gonna give him a shot.
Tampa Bay don't give him a shot. Got in there.
No, I'm sorry. When did he go to LA? No, he went to LA. Remember, he played for the Rams for a short stint. They was like McVay.
Cooked a little bit. Yeah.
He did all right. Got him a job in Tampa Bay. So shout out to them. But without further ado, we're gonna get into the picks for this week. Big shout out to everybody who is a part of the MalloryBros Pick'em. I'm down to 71st place. Big shout out to the Icon 55 Picks 1 and K Cool 0742. They are tied for the number 1 spot.
What the hell he talking about?
Both at 97.
Sound like a damn transformer. He started.
I'm telling you, yeah. Username 21 Ladies Man 217.
Ladies Man 217.
Terrance, you are ranked probably somewhere in the 90s or something like that. Because if I'm 73, you for sure down there. Find your pick, because I think you might be in the 90s, sir. I'm in the 70s, and you're not better than me. So, where you at 108?
107th place.
Damn, I tried to give the nigga 10 spots. But
that's crazy.
Yeah. We finally crossed 700 motherfuckers in here, though. 709 on the path to 1,000. It's at least 7,000 people that watch these every week. We can get there. Link is going to be
pinned on Pigskin Pick'em. Let me give y'all just some tips. This is about not the number of wins. This is about percentage. So I told Terrell, the smart thing to do is if you're not sure about a game, don't pick. Just leave it blank. It's just not going to count for this week. Pick your sure picks.
That is pussy. Fuck that.
That is pussy.
Make your pick.
No, look. This is the thing, though. If you only make 3 picks and 2 of them was wrong, and you get 2 out of 4 picks wrong instead of 2 out of, you're gonna hurt yourself. So
that's the truth. Anyway, we're gonna get into these picks. This week will not be too long-winded. Last week, y'all got an hour and a half out of us. You're not getting it today. Terrance, to start on Thursday night, tomorrow, arguably a game of the week to start. We have the still red hot Baltimore Ravens going up against the fresh off. My bad, y'all. Hopefully, y'all didn't hear my notification. Did you hear my notification just now?
I didn't hear anything.
All right, perfect. But the Ravens are going up against the fresh off a win Cincinnati Bengals. Terrance, I'll let you go first because y'all already know who I'm picking.
Man. Why do I feel like every time I say I'm going to go with the hottest team in the league, I'm going to go with the Ravens, they go out there and sell me? Terrell.
When have that ever happened? Cincinnati.
Terrell's gonna tell y'all that Lamar has always beat Joe Burrow. Right? Did y'all see Joe Burrow on that sideline after they just dogged that team this past week? Give me the Bengals. And it's just as easy as that, Terrell.
Hold on, wait. You picking the Bengals to win this week on Thursday night?
Bengals. Did you see Joe Burrow on that sideline? Look at my man.
Did I see Joe Burrow on the sideline of their game versus the trash-ass 2-7 Raiders? Yes. It's not impressive. None of the Bengals wins this year, to me, are impressive. Y'all won against...
But you see, he wasn't sitting there high-fiving and chest bumping. He sat there like, yeah, bust their ass on to the next. And let me tell you, he's due for a win.
Against the Ravens, he is.
Against the Ravens. And let me tell you, the Ravens are low-key due for a loss. We should have been the ones that deal it to you. But I feel like division game, I know that you're going to pick the Ravens, Terrell. But let me tell you something. Guess who have the best receiver in the league?
The Minnesota Vikings.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I said the best receiver in the league.
The best receiver in the league? The best wide receiver in the league plays for the Minnesota Vikings. And he has for the last few years.
The best receiver in the league right now with the most receiving yards.
The Minnesota Vikings. Check the stats. Terrance, check the stats. It's Jettas. Jettas is back.
Dude. Jettas back on top.
He's got a 783. Jamar Chase is at a 717.
Oh, don't worry. He'll be back by the end of the year.
Jettas.
Because I was watching Jettas. I had Jettas first half coverage. I watched Jettas first half. Where was he?
Doesn't matter. That doesn't matter at all.
Something. Anyway, look. I'm not here to do that. I'm just going to take my money and put it on the Bengals. Come on, let's not be long-winded, remember?
No, you're right.
Bengals.
He got the Bengals. All right, let me just tell y'all this. This is a case of what I feel like is Joe Burrow's kryptonite. I've told y'all the first time. I'm picking the Ravens to win this game. The Bengals, let me just real quick let y'all know, the Bengals to me are not an impressive football team despite some of the high-powered weaponry that they have. Y'all beat the Panthers, Giants, Browns, and Raiders. You lost to everybody else. I feel like you're going to go out here. You're coming to the bank. You already lost to Lamar and them at home. You think you're going to win at the bank? You're not. Lamar is the one thing Joe Burrow can't beat is Lamar Jackson. I feel like that stays alive this week, especially these motherfuckers are hot off a win. The Ravens have won, I think, 7 of their last 8 or whatever, something like that. I think they had that one loss to the Browns. That's it. I don't see them losing this game. Henry's in rhythm. Zay Flowers looks great. Lamar looks like MVP. So I'm picking the Ravens to win this game. Y'all already knew that. But we can keep it pushing. T, you ready?
Yeah, sir.
The next game we got,
Bengals.
Next game we got Sunday, 9:30 game. Going back overseas. Giants are playing the Panthers. Terrance, who you got?
Pigs can pick them. For some reason, has this game at 25%. Panthers, believe it or not, I'm joining the 25%. I'm going with the Panthers to beat the Giants. I can't stress enough how trash the Giants are. I'm sorry. The Giants suck. And Terrell, look, because you can bring yourself back up here.
What?
You picked against the Panthers last week.
For the Patriots.
For the Saints.
I'm sorry, for the Saints.
And you were wrong. If you pick against them again this week, you're wrong again. Fuck the Giants. Fuck the New York Giants.
Terrance, make your damn pick.
I just made my pick.
We get it. You don't like the Giants. And what you need to really talk about is the deep-seated hate you have for the Giants for busting y'all ass all them years, and y'all finally got a QB. Yeah, cool. Y'all better than them. But now you have
all of what years?
Terrance, they beat y'all.
Splitting off.
Didn't they beat y'all twice last year?
They beat us twice last. I think they beat us twice last year and then like twice maybe the year before. But look,
So I bet.
are we about to? Who gives a fuck? We was both been trash. That's the thing. The Giants fans ain't talking this year because guess what? They suck. And what? We won 7 games, lost 2. That's why I said nobody's talking about the Giants because we were supposed to be y'all. They wanted to do that this year. Oh, we 3-10 and y'all 3-10, but we not y'all. We got our guys sitting on the bench most fourth quarters, and it ain't because we losing. Feel me? The fact that I can say that,
you can tell it's your first time being able to say that too.
First time? How?
Like it's your first time
because I can.
You sound like somebody. You sound like a fan. You sound like a fan of the Seahawks after week 3. They was popping big shit. They thought they was about to be. They was undefeated. Now look.
But if I say, look, y'all. But if I say he don't know shit about a winning culture, he's gonna bring up
who?
A 2015 tarnished stained ring.
All right, bet.
Peyton Manning won y'all ring. They don't even play that style of football anymore.
Terrance, what the fuck style football they played the last time y'all won, boy? We wasn't voting for they were voting for some very different rights back then. Human rights, boy. I think Martin Luther King watched y'all win y'all last Super Bowl.
I was looking at Peyton Manning the other day, and I said, you know what? Would he be
Peyton
Manning would he beat Peyton Manning in 2024? Who knows? Come on, let's stay on pace.
No, next game. Loaded question. No, first of all, I didn't get the pick. I picked the fucking Giants. I picked the Giants to win. I don't believe in this Panthers team. I think Neighbors has a big game again in Carolina, and I'm going with the 75%. Don't even have much to say. I don't trust that Lions team. I don't trust Bryce Young. I don't give a fuck that y'all eked out a win against a still banged up Saints team. I don't give a fuck. So I'm picking the Giants. Next game we have is a 1:00 game. New England Patriots are going to Chicago to play the Bears. I will start this one. MalloryBros Pick'em has it 92% for the Bears and 8% for the New England Patriots. I am in the 92%. Even though the Bears look bad this past week, I feel like they go home and get a W, especially with a Patriots team coming to town that's not a great football team. I think they look better, and I think this is where the Bears are going to look good. The Bears are a disappointment, to say the least. I think a lot of people had the Bears being a for sure lock for the playoffs. We saw the Keenan Allen, DJ Moore, Swift. This is about to be crazy, and it's really not. And Caleb does not look like how niggas thought he was about to look. But I do think they get a win this week. T, did you see DJ Moore just walk off the field mid-play? Did you catch that?
People trying to make it seem like, oh, he was just trying to.
Nah, that's crazy.
Not a good look, man.
Not a good look. So I got the Bears. Who you got?
I think I'm going to go with the Bears, too. It's the reason why the odds lean so heavily towards the Bears. I think even though the Bears are coming off 2 straight losses, I think they do go home and get a W against a team, like you said, not necessarily so trustworthy. I mean, if you wanted to go with an upset alert, maybe the Patriots show up this week. Because I'm going to keep it a stack, Terrell. Like you said, the Bears haven't necessarily been the most dangerous version of themselves. So we can only hope that the team that we expect to show up actually shows up. And if that's the case, I think give me moneyline Bears. Add that in your parlay. Look, that was supposed to cash us last week, didn't it?
Nope, it did not. And
that's a team, look, they against the Cardinals. Who are the Cardinals? We'll get there, but, like, who are the Cardinals?
Okay. Bet. Let's go to the next game. The next game, it should be an easy one for us. It's Buffalo Bills at Indianapolis Colts. I'm picking the Bills.
Easy.
Are you picking the Bills or the Colts?
I'm going to pick the Bills.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting that the Colts, the
momentum
that I'm thinking that the Colts have, they don't have.
They don't. The Bills are, the MalloryBros Pick'em has a 96%, 4% Colts. Shout out to that 4%. I don't know what y'all see, taking a shot in the dark. They could go out there and get scrappy at home.
That's what I'm saying. You're not intimidated at all that they're at home.
No. I think the Bills are too high powered. So I'm going to go with the Bills. We both going with the Bills. The next game is the motherfucking game of the week. We got the Denver Broncos, my Denver Broncos going and playing the Kansas City Chiefs. Let me just say this. Kansas City, the last time we played, we swanton bombed y'all ass. And y'all needed that win. I remember it. I went back and watched my story from last year when I was so happy we bust y'all ass finally breaking the streak. It would mean everything to snatch that chain. It would mean everything. I would feel like these motherfuckers felt when they cut off Jamie Lannister's hand. Like, it would mean everything. So all I'm going to say is I'm picking my Broncos to win, but Chiefs, don't let us win. That's it. Don't let us go out there with fresh off an ass whooping and get a W. That's all I got.
The funniest thing, y'all, is the most underdog statement to say, the most we probably gonna lose statement to say is, don't let us win. That's how you know y'all not gonna win. I'll say this. The Chiefs have a very tall task in front of them, and I don't think that is because of any reason other than the fact that, like Terrell said, this is a division rival that is filled with just, we don't fuck with y'all. We don't like y'all. At one point, we were the hot boys. Now y'all the hot boys. We want to knock y'all off. Y'all think, oh, just another, team that we beat up on to buff up our place in the playoffs each and every year. It's probably sweet, feel good energy for them, because I know for years the Broncos were beasts too with Elway and then, Peyton Manning. I don't remember Chiefs going crazy in between them years. So I'm glad that they having their heyday. But all of that being said, this game is definitely deeper than any roster you can look at or any projection. I'm still picking the Chiefs to win this game. I'm going with them to go perfect 9-0 on the season. Broncos, I can't put my money on Bo Nix. Period. If y'all had Jacoby Brissett, Terrell.
Terrance, Bo Nix not the big, he's an issue for sure, but he's not the biggest issue. The biggest issue is we don't have any weapons. We are throwing to guys that are like,
a quarterback with no weapons needs to be Jaden Daniels, or he's
yes, that's a fact.
He's nothing he can do.
That's a fact.
Quarterback with no weapons. Bro, I was thinking that, and that's crazy to say he has no weapons, and y'all got Cortland Sutton. You would have said Cortland Sutton was the top receiver if we started this year.
Cortland Sutton is a top 20 receiver in the league right now. No,
he's washed.
Terrance, no, he's not. If anybody on that team is balling, you sound like a nigga that doesn't watch or keep up with us.
Terrell,
but
okay,
Cortland is the only weapon on the team. Everybody will tell you that. All they have is Sutton. Sutton comes to Washington and starts over Terry, bitch ass nigga. How about that?
Terrell, are you kidding me? But you would never hear me, a Commanders fan, even last year, tell anybody we don't have any weapons on our team. We have Terry, that's it. You literally are out here saying we don't have any weapons. Bo Nix has nobody to talk to, but y'all have a dude on y'all team better than Terry? And did you just disrespect somebody in the top 3 receiving?
He's not top 3 receiving. This motherfucker had 2 TDs. You didn't tell me Terry had 2 goal line TDs. This nigga had 2 receiving yards last week. Where the fuck is he during the games? I don't give a fuck that you could catch 2 gimmies from Jaden Daniels in the end zone. Put up stats, nigga.
Okay, how about that? Number 2, that number 2, his team also only has 2 losses. And he's contributed heavily to that.
What's the next
Go look at the numbers, Terrell.
What's the next game we got to pick? Broncos, please. If
just
it's
for
anything.
That, give me the spread. Chiefs 20 minus 20.5. They go and put the pause on the board.
Terrance, if we win that game, they will never hit an enemy. All right, bet. Another rivalry week. We got the Atlanta Falcons going to play the New Orleans Saints. MalloryBros Pick'em has it 94% Falcons, 6% Saints, and I am in that 94%. I'm picking up Atlanta Falcons. I don't got a lot to say. Love that Falcons team. Y'all know I think they scrappy. I do not trust this Saints team that just went out there and got their ass whooped. Well, not got their ass whooped, but gave up a loss to a team they should have 100% beat with Derek Carr back. And people are tearing Derek Carr up because he's just not that great. I've said it since his ass was a Raider. He's not that great. So, who you got?
Yeah, the Falcons are doing the things that they need to do to be that team deep into the season that we can say, okay, they are a serious contender or to be taken serious. But, the Falcons also scare me. I feel like the Falcons can be beat by a good team, but a team like the Saints, the Falcons should go out there and handle. If the Falcons go out there and lose to the Saints team, it'll definitely change the way that I look at the Falcons as a team. I think they should go out there and handle this team. Keep the hot energy going, because I think the Falcons are going to be somebody that's going to be in be playing ball deep into the season. I think there's somebody to definitely be fearful of. We ain't bring Kirk Cousins here for no reason. Yeah.
Yeah, so, they look good. We'll see though, because they still a middle of the pack. They still a middle of the pack team, but they should scrub one out.
I feel like we look at them as middle of the pack, but if they go out there and bust the Saints ass like they supposed to, then we say, okay, bet a middle of the pack team could go far. Look at the Lions last year.
No, yeah, and you got to respect records. Like they're gonna be, if they go out here and get this win, they're gonna be 7-3. You got teams that people read, like the 49ers as a team people respect. Heavy respect. Of course, they got the Super Bowl runs and all of that. They got, they got a great squad, but they're 4-4. If they go out here and lose to Tampa Bay, they go to 4-5. So, like, at what point are they middle of the pack, or are they still getting the respect? Right. So you're right. But speaking of the 49ers, the next game we got is the 49ers at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tampa Bay coming off of a tough loss to the Chiefs. MalloryBros Pick'em has a 71% 49ers, 29% Buccaneers. I'll go first. I am picking the 49ers to win this game. I feel like they went on the road. So I'm in that 71%. But I would not be surprised if the Tampa Bay Buccaneers eke out a win at home. But I just don't trust the Buccaneers without their receiver weapons. I'm not too sure if anybody's coming back off an injury. I got to check the report. So my pick could change. But I feel like they're going out there with that same squad, and that's why I'm picking the 49ers. See who you got.
If anybody watched that Buccaneers game, then I feel like that game was kind of like I don't even know how to explain it, but like not heartbreak, but that was kind of a back-breaking loss for the Buccaneers. That would have been such a great, morale boost for them if they'd have won that game. They lost that game. You'd have beat the Chiefs. Watching them lose that game hurt me. So I just feel like that was one that just kind of like takes the air out of you. So I'm going to go with the 49ers just for the sheer fact that I'm kind of over the Bucs, y'all. I've kind of, I believed in them as long as I could, but like you said, the 49ers are still a team that is just, like we said, a contender. Even at 4-4, we're still afraid of. I think they bounce back this week against the Buccaneers. But like you said, who knows?
That's true. So we both got the 49ers. We're going to keep it going. Next game, big game for y'all. Pittsburgh Steelers at the Washington Commanders. I'll go first. I picked the Pittsburgh Steelers to win this game, Terrance.
Why are you going first?
Because I know your black
ass. Did I go first for the Chiefs game?
Yeah. Terrance,
you went first, and you said a whole lot more.
I let you go first on the Bengals joint because you knew I was going to pick Lamar. I know you're going to pick you, so I go first.
Why did you go first on the Commanders game?
Because I know you're going to pick the Commanders. You know what you got?
But you picked Chiefs first.
Go ahead.
Chiefs. On the Chiefs game, on the Broncos game, when you and Broncos, you went first.
Terry, go ahead.
So why can't I go first?
Go ahead. We just know who you're going to pick.
Let me say this, because I don't know why he's going first. Why would he go first? He got me feeling like this right here. Let me say this. And I won't be long-winded, Terrell. I am sick of being told that every week is, this week we finally get to see what Washington is made of. We are 7-2, dog. We are 7-2 after 9 games. We won 7 out of 9 games. Y'all telling me we played 9 bad teams. We just played 9 nothings. It's ridiculous, man. And yet again, now the Pittsburgh Steelers, that's going to be our real feat. And guess what? When we beat them, or if we beat them, and let's say Russell Wilson don't look the same. Let's say Justin Fields comes out. He don't look good. When that happens, Now what? Now we get our real test in Philly, right? Because, oh, well, the Pittsburgh Steelers, well, they have. I'm so sick of the disrespect that we have to face in a season where we're actually deserving of the respect. You seeing people talk about us that have never talked about us before. Stephen A. Smith's, First Takes, ESPN and FS1 shows, putting us in their top ranks. When you look at the top 5 teams in the league, they have to put us in there. All I'm going to say is this. Of course, I am picking my Commanders. Of course. We're going to bust their ass. Nobody has a quarterback like us, and I'm starting to get more and more confident in dude every week. I'm going to keep it a stack. Like, Terrell, I'll give some free smoke. The Vikings, I watched that Vikings game. Other than Jay Jettas, what's so great about that team? What is so great? I'm Addison. What is so great about that team? Because, look, I watched that quarterback that they have, Sam Darnold, looks like a fucking bum. I said that guy's not better than Jaden. That guy's not better than Jaden Daniels. He's not.
Okay.
I got into some heat on the TL because you know who else I said wasn't better than my man JD? CJ Stroud. Not better.
CJ is in a sophomore
Terrell,
slump.
right
Now
now.
you better watch your mouth. He's
Terrell,
in a sophomore slump. Now
Even
go
his
ahead.
rookie year, he wasn't JD.
We gotta
Even his rookie year, he wasn't JD.
Terrance, y'all haven't even made it to the playoffs yet. Before
Terrell,
you start putting smut, but before you start putting smut on a nigga like CJ who tried and true, I'm a pop mine. That nigga went to the playoffs his rookie year with him and what's my man name that's their coach?
Nico
Ball
Collins.
Brother. No, the brother that's
D'Amico Ryan.
What him and D'Amico was able to do was fucking dope. It's an achievement that y'all haven't got yet. So he's in a sophomore slump. Guess who got a sophomore year coming? The nigga you talking trash about. So before you get too comfortable coming to a nigga like CJ,
rookie year is better so far. Through 9 games, JD5 having a better.
Do you want people to start not liking y'all because that's where you headed? Because y'all don't know how to be chill. Damn. Even JD don't talk like y'all. Y'all was ass for years. You finally doing good and y'all popping shit. Just be grateful you won 7.
Did you see what I'm saying? Did y'all see what I mean? We got to be grateful that we won 7 games, but don't be confident. Do you think the Chiefs fans are being grateful that they won 8 straight games?
You mean the 2-time Super Bowl champion Chiefs? No, they're looking to 3-peat.
Yes.
They weren't 3-12 last year, whatever the fuck y'all were.
We won 4 games last year. So my thing is this, Terrell. We are going to get no respect until we just are not even until we go to the second round of the playoffs.
Yeah, that's not true. No, y'all get respect.
Because guess what? When we lose to Pittsburgh, if we lose to Pittsburgh, I guess the story is Washington was never good. And as soon as they played a good team, Pittsburgh, I guess, cat's out of the bag for Washington.
It's just the fact that y'all. All right, this is what I'll say in response to everything you're saying. The Pittsburgh Steelers are still a top 10 defense in the league. I think the JJ Watt, I'm sorry, not JJ, excuse me. Happy retirement, sir. The TJ Watt effect is very real. I would like to see, and Jaden Daniels has been doing a great job of using his feet to extend plays, XYZ. I just want to see what it looked like. I feel like y'all are also a team that's due for a loss. Y'all have a middle-of-the-pack defense. Y'all offense is still good, but y'all definitely dropped down a few. Y'all on a 3-game win streak. But y'all could win. Y'all beat the Bears, but did you really beat the Bears? Yeah, but you had to throw a Hail Mary to steal the win back. You can't go out here on the Steelers and not score touchdowns. So
who have we not scored touchdowns against?
The Bears. Top defense. See, when y'all play top defenses.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right.
That's what I mean. When y'all played y'all last top 10 defense, y'all didn't score y'all don't score touchdowns. So you got to be able to go out here and get this Steelers team and score touchdowns and hope that St. Juice them. Oh, well, y'all just got Marshawn Lattimore.
I wish he didn't say that. I wish he didn't say that. Dude, y'all just got Terrell, stop talking and put me on the big screen.
Terrance, no, it's my go. I go back. Marshawn Lattimore.
Why does Terrell get to
introduce
the Marshawn Lynch?
You just got to talk forever.
But you're not a Commanders fan. You're a fuckboy-ass Broncos fan. Let me get my shit off.
Terrance, no, we said we was going to do this quick. You've been rapping. Fuck out of here. I'm picking the Steelers to beat y'all because guess what? Your W due for a loss. You beat the Panthers, Bears, and Giants. All teams that are not that great. Now you're going up against the top 10 defense. I would bet you money y'all lose this game. I'll bet money y'all lose this game because you're getting to the point where you're starting to feel like y'all are something that y'all haven't proven to be yet. And you know what that is?
What?
A team that can go out there and score touchdowns on a top defense. Y'all haven't shown that y'all can do that. We don't score touchdowns. We just take the 3-ass team when y'all play top defenses. So we'll see what y'all do. But this is why I'm picking the Steelers to beat y'all. Watch y'all lose. I hope I'm wrong. Because I would love it for the city for y'all to go to be 8-2. But I feel like y'all are going to go to 7-3, and then you're going to go to 7-4 against the Eagles, and then 7-5 against the Cowboys. They're going to say, oh, what the hell's happening to the Washington? And then you're going to get a win against the Titans. Watch.
They don't count nothing that we do good. They don't count the fact that we played the most competitive football against the Ravens than any other team, arguably this year. Arguably, we played them.
There's nobody saying that. Y'all have played great football.
Oh, we played great football until we get confident. Then you get to humble us and tell us all the teams we played that suck, right? Like you just
doing it like I did it for my Broncos just now.
Nah, but you see, you get to humble me by telling me we didn't basically earn any respect from our wins. Y'all, this is why every week I tell y'all we want our respect when we get there. Do you know the fuck we are? We got players that
we know exactly who you are.
You know who we've always been. And the bad thing is y'all not used to Washington fans talking like me. Because come on, I mean, it's fucking Washington.
You sound like Theon Greyjoy. Washington getting control of the Iron Fleet and saying, do you know what the fuck I am? You mean a habitual loser that's having a good moment? We're going to see if you jump that ship.
See, Terrell, you're thinking that I'm from Greyjoy blood and that we're always going to be a Greyjoy. But those days are over, Terrell. We literally were never Greyjoy. We are literally Jon Snow, prince that was promised. Legit.
All right,
bro. I'm about to say some big wild shit.
I told you what I got to do.
I'm going to say some big wild shit, and then we're going to keep it moving. I low-key think we're going to go to the NFC Championship at least.
That would be dope. I would like to see. Let's see how y'all do against Philly. Then we'll talk.
Who almost lost to the Browns that we bust their ass. Philly, who almost lost to, we're going to bust their ass.
All right, bet. All
right, come on.
Because guess what Philly defense ranked? 3rd in the league now.
Who did we just get, y'all? The best cornerback in the league. Now he
the best cornerback in the league. Don't disrespect me. You're disrespecting me.
Terrell, you mean robot running Surtain's bum ass? Didn't he just snap something?
Hell no, he didn't. They just all got fried, so I can't talk shit this week, but...
Right, what are you saying?
Marshawn's not the best.
Who was he even out there getting fried by?
Zay Flowers went crazy. He had 111.
Zay Flowers. Fuck out of here, Terrell. Y'all supposed to be able to shut down a Zay Flowers.
McMillan and them had a bad game. All right, bet. We're going faster now because you want to waste all the time. Vikings at Jaguars for the next game at 1 o'clock. MalloryBros Pick'em has it 93% Vikings, 7% Jaguars. This is easy. I'm picking the Vikings. Jaguars, I feel like y'all need to just go ahead and lose out and see who you can get in the draft and then just come back next year.
I'm definitely going to pick the Vikings as well. I think the Vikings bounce back this week. Well, not bounce back. I'm sorry. I think the Vikings keep it going and bounce back onto their hot streak this week and beat up a team that I feel like it's hard to pick and believe in. Hey, I mean, maybe their back is against the wall because they're going on the road, but I still have zero faith. I'm riding with the MalloryBros. Pick them 93%. Give me the purple people.
Purple people. Now, and then it got to be, I would hate if it was my Broncos that Saquon did that snatch back reverse hurdle over. Happen to rewatch your guys miss. I know that sucks.
That was one of the best running back plays of all time.
Of
all time.
Did you
That
see the
was
cartoon
NFL
version?
street shit.
You see the person that like made it like a cartoon?
Oh no.
I said the fact that this really happened in real life and it's not fake. Did you see Jalen Hurts' reaction when he was they showed like he handed the ball off and just kind of watched the play, and even he was like, "What the fuck did he just do?"
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, next game we got is the Tennessee Titans going to damn, what's the name of these motherfucker stadium? The Chargers. SoFi. To play the Los Angeles Chargers. MalloryBros Pick'em has it 97% LA, 3% Tennessee. I am going to go with the Chargers to win this game because of, once again, Tennessee, even though they have a solid defense, the offense is abysmal. And that's why I'm picking the Chargers to win. I think J.K. Dobbins has a big game. I think Herbert throws a couple tutties. And that's going to be the story of you, Django.
Terrell, look on your ESPN joint. Do the Titans still have a top 5 defense?
I believe they do. Let me see.
So they just went out there and beat the Patriots, right?
They have the number 1 defense in the league, yes.
They have the number 1 defense in the league. And what offense does the Chargers have?
What offense does the Chargers have? The Chargers' offense is actually bottom of the pack. They have a bottom 10 offense in the league.
Give me the Tennessee Titans to win this game. That defense, I feel like if I picked against the Tennessee Titans, it'll be like me when I picked against them last week. What do I have to say that the Chargers going to go out there and beat up on the number 1 defense? I don't.
You really don't, but I just feel like Tennessee offense is bad. Well, I mean, look, go ahead and pick the Titans. Because the one thing these motherfuckers also do is lose games.
Titans coming off a win.
They're coming off their second win of the season. The first win they got was against the Dolphins.
They're coming off their third win.
Terrance, no. The Titans are 2-7. They're coming off their second win against the Patriots.
2-6.
Now, they had a tough run. They lost to some solid teams, but they don't find ways to win games, bro. I don't think they score over 20 points yet this season.
But they got the number 1 defense in the league.
But they got the number 1 defense in the league. Yes, they do. It's the most random. That's why you really can't go by
stats.
The stats for real. Y'all just lost 52-14 to the Lions 2 weeks ago. 34-10 to the Bengals. I'm sorry, to the Bills a week before that. So like, it is what it is. Go ahead. You still picking the Titans?
I'm still picking the Titans for sure.
All right, bet. The next 4:00 game. This is also a game of the week. Probably one that I will watch. Philadelphia Eagles are going to AT&T to play the Dallas Cowboys. I feel like the Eagles, I've said this weeks ago when people were sleeping on the Eagles, and I've always hated these motherfuckers. I hate the Eagles. But I feel like the Eagles are becoming that team again that people thought for some reason it was going to be, all we got to worry about is the NFC North. No. You got to worry about this fucking Eagles team that is starting to blossom into the team everybody thought they was going to be. Defense is back top 3. Offense is high power. Saquon is only behind King Henry. Jalen Hurts is having good games. I'm waiting for this nigga to throw another pick so I can say something. But I'm going to pick the Eagles to win because I feel like they're going to keep the streak going, and Dallas is just not looking great at all.
Dallas sucks. I'm picking the Eagles just for the sheer fact that Dallas sucks. I felt like they're the mental of the team seemed broke. You got Dak on the sideline saying we fucking suck. Oh, season over with. Philly gonna come in there and arguably might beat their ass. Now I'll tell you this: of course, if you're gonna go with an upset money line, take Dallas, of course, because it's any given Sunday. Dallas could very much come out there with a chip on their shoulder, beat Philly. Philly has showed, Terrell, that just as much as y'all can get hot, y'all can get cold.
That's a fact.
You know, just as much as y'all should dog a team, y'all will let a team that's not necessarily the best stay in the game with y'all. So, to my Philly fans, I will say I'm picking Philly to win this game, of course. But it is a division game. It's any given Sunday. The Cowboys all over the place. Philly, y'all should go in there and handle biz before y'all play somebody like us. You know?
Okay. I feel like they go out there and they handle the Cowboys. It's going to be like 27-14, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're going to have to play y'all fresh off a loss from Pittsburgh.
Terrell, we're not going to lose.
This actually, Terrance, the most important 2-game stretch. This is the most important 2-game stretch y'all going to have.
This is the most important 3-game stretch, Terrell, because we got Pittsburgh, Philly, Dallas.
Okay, yeah. Bottom line, I got the Eagles winning.
I literally think it's Pittsburgh, Philly, Dallas, fucking. I think it feels like we played the Falcons for some reason.
Who cares about y'all? Except you. Next game, New York Jets at Arizona Cardinals. I actually going to pick the Jets to win this game. And MalloryBros pick 'em has a 59% Cardinals, 41% Jets, but I'm picking the Jets to win because the Jets got a solid victory last week. We got to see Devontae and A-Rod, you know, do their thing. Even though they have certain opportunity, I feel like they switch cheese in certain places. I think the Cardinals are a team that have been going crazy. They went crazy on the Bears this past week. A top defense. They could go out here against the Jets, do the same thing. I just have a gut feeling that the Cardinals are going to go out here and lose this game to the Jets because the Cardinals are another team that you just really sometimes don't know what to think. Y'all went out there and lost to the Bengals. I'm sorry, you lost to the matter of fact, these motherfuckers on a 3-game winning streak, but the Packers L, the Lions L. These are the games that I won't forget, and that's the reason why sometimes I feel like, you know what, y'all could go out there to an Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams, we getting in rhythm Jets team and lose, and I feel like they will lose this game because I feel like they do for a loss. So I got the give me the Cardinals. See who you got.
If you ask me, I'm going to
give me the Jets. I'm sorry, give me the Jets. Terrance, who you got?
I'm gonna go with I'm gonna agree with you. I'm definitely gonna pick the Jets as well. I think the Jets go out there and handle the Cardinals. I don't know what it is. Every time I pick the Cardinals, they lose. When I pick against the Cardinals, they win. It's a funny thing going on right now. They might be doing me like the Giants do, where when I pick them, they win. I'm sorry, when I pick them, they lose, and when I don't pick them, they win. That's why I think the big question that I asked earlier in the video was, who are the Cardinals? Are they a bottom of the pack team? Are they a team that's elite? I think it all depends on who shows up. And for me, I'm gonna put my money on the Jets, man. I'm gonna put my money on A-Rod and Tay to get their shit even more polished this week. But I know I am in the minority of the underdogs because I feel like Pace can pick them. Definitely has it. What, Terrell? 59%.
Yeah,
that's high.
Yeah, 59% for the Cardinals, 41% for the Jets. The Cardinals are going home, and if I'm not mistaken, you know they're one. They've been doing good at home. They're like 4-1 at home or something like that, or 4-2 at home or something like that. I know y'all beat them at home when they were at home. And so, I mean, they go good. They're 5-4. They don't have a top defense, don't have a top offense, but they scrappy. And that's the reason why it's kind of like it could. This is one of them games that could go either way.
100%.
Bet. Next game, Sunday night, we got the red hot second best team in the league. Like I said before, Detroit Lions going to Houston to play the Texans. MalloryBros Pick'em has an 88% for the Lions, 12% for the Texans. I'll go first. I'm picking the Lions to win this game. This is probably one of the easiest picks of the week. I don't give a fuck that the Texans are at home. I don't trust y'all. CJ Stroud isn't playing like last year's CJ Stroud. He having a little bit of a slump. He's still that dude. Never going to disrespect them. But this Lions team is too high powered. I thought losing Hutchinson would be a little bit more catastrophic to this team than I thought, and it was not. They are still them guys. They still put up points. Matter of fact, where are their? I want to say they're second in the league. I'm sorry, they're the second in the league in turnovers, and they got a high power offense. So it's like I'm picking up the Lions to win. Texans, I don't trust you. Sorry.
I'm picking the Lions to win as well. Arguably the hottest team in the league. I won't go against them. Like I said, Super Bowl bound Detroit Lions. It's finally time for them to get the respect that they absolutely deserve. I don't think it's just BS this year, y'all. I've been a hater of the Lions for a minute, but I definitely look at them and see a team that is not for play. Like you said, the Texans are all right, but this week, come on now. Definitely put my money on Detroit. We can keep it short and sweet.
Short and sweet.
Hey, but I tell you what, though, Terrell, that's a primetime game.
I would like to see the Texans go out there and get scrappy. The Texans got a couple of injuries. You know, they lost a few good weapons. And they are still 6-3. The Texans actually do have like a top 12 offense. They're not a bottom tier team. And the Texans, and low key, the Texans defense, I think, is like, in terms of yardage allowed, they low key like a top 3 team now.
Last coming time Jared Goff was playing in primetime, he was perfect.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see. The pick'em. The pick'em is the pick'em.
Pick'em has it.
All right, bet. Monday night, we got the Miami Dolphins going to Los Angeles to play the Rams. I actually picked the Dolphins. MalloryBros pick'em has it 75% in favor of the Rams. I'm in the 25% that picked the Miami Dolphins. I'm picking Miami because I feel like two of them get rhythm this game. And I think they can beat this Rams team, even though Puka's back, even though Kupp is back. Kyron Williams is doing crazy things. I just feel like they can still beat this team. I hope Kyron's still out there. He didn't get hurt, did he? I don't think so. No, yeah, he just went for. Yeah, so he's still balling. But I think the Dolphins are gonna win this game. I think two of them go out there and steal a dub for this game. Honest. That's me being honest.
I'm actually also surprised that the Rams are the favorites to win this game. They got the Rams like I think minus 145. All I know is the Dolphins are plus 100. That's a good money line to take. I think I will definitely take that because I think the Dolphins were not a trash team before Tua got his concussion, and I think they're trying to get back on their feet post. But that being said, I do think they can go out there and beat a team like the Rams, who really haven't shown that we should put faith in them. If you picking the Rams right now, I feel like you picking them on the sheer fact that you think that the Dolphins might not be, what they used to be. So if it's me, damn, I should have been looking at here the whole time. Give me the Dolphins to go out there and get a W as well. So I'm gonna take the upset with the Dolphins on Monday night.
Yeah,
Dolphins pissed me off the last time they was Monday night though. Maybe I don't like Dolphins.
Nah,
Maybe
true.
The Dolphins
don't
show up on Monday night. You know what? Fuck the Dolphins. I'm gonna.
That's probably why a lot of people picked against them. You going with the Rams?
My pick. I'm gonna go with primetime Matt Stafford. And they're at SoFi.
Mm-hmm. I love Matt Stafford, man. I feel like he's one of the most slept on QBs in the league. I just think the Dolphins, Tua, Tyreek, Jalen Waddle, I think they're gonna have a little bit of a show. Devin A. Chain.
Hey, they got receivers in LA.
They do.
Two.
They do. Puka, Cooper probably the most.
Robinson is the beast, bro. Robinson is the beast. Robinson is the beast.
He's not, Terrance.
Bro, yes, he is. Bro, Robinson is the beast. Y'all will see.
Robinson who?
I think his name is either Devin Robinson or something Robinson. 2 tutties the week before. I think 2 tutties last week. Had the game-winning touchdown last week.
Are you talking about the
15.
Rams?
The Rams. 15.
That's
his last name I think is Robinson, bro. He's a baller. He's a baller. Y'all will see.
He's not Robinson, not playing for the Rams.
Well, or something. 15 for the Rams.
Xavier. It's not Xavier Smith. Terrance, you're mixing teams up. Oh shit. You're right. DeMarcus Robinson. You're right. He odd. You mentioned in the fourth option.
You disrespect me again.
Man, give me Cooper, Puka, and Tutu are my go-to. DeMarcus Robinson a beast though. Is this his first year?
I don't know if he a rookie for this year.
Nah, he actually been balling for some years. He balling for some years. He came from I forget where he came from.
Man, that young dude is one of many wideouts out in whatever.
He ain't young. This motherfucker 30.
Young.
Drafted in 2016. He old like you.
That's about how old Marshawn.
Shit, you right though. I gotta watch more Rams games. But that's gonna wrap up the pick 'em, y'all. Big shout out to everybody that has been tuning into these NFL picks. It's something that we did just this season. Is proud to say we got 10 weeks in the books. Make sure you join the MalloryBros pick 'em. That's always gonna be the pinned comment. It's not about your record, it's about percentage. The leader of the pick 'em right now is somebody that was not the leader for the first 10 weeks.
Right.
That was to give you anything. But put your thoughts in the comments. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Turn the notification bell on so you can get these every week when they come out on Wednesdays until the season is over, baby. Terrance, you got anything before we go?
Yeah, I feel like either not T'Challa, but Killmonger right before he said, "Bury me with my ancestors." Think about it. Did he really have to be so damn Malcolm X his whole damn way out?
Why are you thinking about that?
Because
and first of all, yes, that was perfect. He was the best. He's like one of the best anti-heroes of all time.
We needed that motherfucker to
he low key was right.
Get them to take you to whatever so you cannot die.
Are you saying that because the sun is behind you?
Yeah, and I feel like Thanos. Remember Thanos sat down and he was like,
you would need to be facing that way. This motherfucker sitting here in the shadow, boy. You don't look like that. You look like a Batman street villain. Like shit. You look like you be robbing a lady.
Yeah. I feel like mama. You ain't no father figure.
Ooh, that's funny.
Hey, I got nothing.
Random as shit. All right, y'all. That's gonna wrap the pick 'em. Till next time. We out.